Alright guys, welcome to XPlane 11. As always, I'm Sergeant Alpha, and today we're going to be messing around with the MD-82. I'm not really going to do a full episode with it today. I'm just going to do the startup from cold start, and if we have time, I'm going to try to at least get it in the air. I'm not really going to fly anywhere. I'm not really going to land back down here at Charlotte either. We're just going to kind of go through the motions, and I'm gonna, just for the sake of time right now, I'm just going to do the checklist and stuff for the startup. I'm not really gonna do the taxi checklist. Later videos I will do those as well. I'll do the complete checklist from pre-flight all the way to takeoff, and kind of go from there. But I've just had a lot of problems with the MD-82, and I've started looking at YouTube videos trying to figure out why I was having such a hard time. And I found out that it's one of those harder planes than XPlane to fly. So I guess I picked like one of the hardest planes to fly for the first time. I kind of started messing around with XPlane, because I've only had XPlane for about a week and a half, 2 weeks now, and it's mostly been trying to get the hang of everything and kind of seeing what all's out there for it. So I'm still kind of new to it. I have done plane simulators before, mostly Microsoft Flight Simulator 10, and it's been quite a while, and I was going to reinstall that and kind of mess around with that, and I remembered how outdated that game was. I just went ahead and got XPlane. So I do have it set up to track my real time and stuff, so it is going to start getting dark on us here before too long. So we're going to try to get out of here before it gets dark. And at the end of this video, I will have the plane that I'm going to do some stuff with on the next episode. So keep an eye out for that. We'll kind of go from there. It will be the 737-800. It's a modded version I found, and it's a pretty nice plane. But now we're going to go ahead and jump into the cockpit of this MD-82 here and start getting started here. So the first thing that we're going to have to do is turn on the battery. And then we're going to turn on the engine pump, which, there we go. It's really the first thing that you want to do is make sure that your parking brake is on, but that's already on. Next, we're going to need the APU from run to start. We're going to turn on the APU bus. Once we start getting lights here that the APU power is available, so we're going to turn on the left, we're going to turn on the right. Next, we're going to do our left and right generators. Then we're going to come over here, APU, air bleed on. Come down here, open up our cross valves. We're going to come back up here, turn on our pumps. And right now we are going to be ready to start up the engines. So what we're going to have to do is we're going to start off with the right one here. We're going to start having it wind up for us. And what we're looking for is for that to go to 20. And we're at 22 now, so we're going to go ahead and open up the fuel for it. And you see it's starting to wind up. Alright, we have a good start on the right. We're going to go ahead and start up the left. And same thing. Same thing there. We're gonna get it up to 20. And it's coming up. We got a good on the left. Now I'll go ahead and turn off up. Cross side auto. APU bus off. Bleed air off. And APU off. It's going to come up here. And we are already set here. We're up and running. And just for sake of having a flight plan in there, we're going to do KCLTs, Charlotte, Douglas International, North Carolina, to KMCO, Orlando, Florida International. We are going to do Delta 231 for our flight number. And I'm not going to go into the whole process with the FMS right now. Just going to go ahead and have that set there. As you can see, I do have the altitude set for 12,000 feet. That is going to be the altitude that I have on my flight plan. We're going to set that up for our climb rate when we turn on autopilot. And right now, there's you can do it through the FMS right there, FMC, whatever you want to call it. But we're going to do it this way. We're going to go ahead and do a flight plan. We're going to leave the identification alone. The aircraft manufacturer will be McDonnell Douglas. It's the MD-82. Flight number we said was going to be 231. Airline's going to be Delta. KMCO for airports. Flight altitude is going to be 12,000. We're going to go ahead and file that.
Delta
Request altimeter
1 Charlotte Douglas International altimeter 2992.
Charlotte Douglas International altimeter 2992 Delta 231.
And we already have I realized I bumped up the engines there. We already have the altimeter set to 2992. So we are going to go ahead and request a pushback.
Alright, I got the service request. Okay, I'll send the push card. Here we go.
And we're getting our pushback now. Going to go ahead and turn on our seatbelts and no smoking signs. And like I said, I am skipping a few checklists here. later videos I will be doing those. I just wanted to go ahead and show you the startup plan and hopefully try to get us up in the air, and then still have time to show you that very nice Boeing 737-800 that we're going to use later on. And that is a 800. Don't confuse that with the Max 8 that is currently grounded. Those are two completely different planes. Right here's going to be good. We're going to go ahead and have them stop us.
Okay, safe travels.
And there is a better pushback plugin out there. I'm just not using that right now. But I will be using that with the 737. So what we are going to do is go ahead and request our clearance.
231, cleared IFR2, Orlando International, as filed. Maintain 1-2000, squawk 4700.
Cleared IFR2, Orlando International, as filed. Maintain 1-2000, squawk 4700, Delta 231.
Actually, I think I was supposed to do that before I left the 8, but oh well. So we're squawking 4700. We're going to request our taxi.
Delta 231, runway 36, center, taxi via Romeo, Alpha, Mike, Papa, 118, Charlie, 36, Charlie, 208, 523, India, Lima, Sierra, 5231, 523, India, Lima, Sierra, 18, Charlie, 36, Charlie, 201, hold short of runway 36, center.
Hold short of runway 36 center.
36 center, taxi via Romeo, Alpha, Mike, Pop, 118, Charlie, 36, Charlie, 208, 523, India, Lima, Sierra, 5231, 523, India, Lima, Sierra, 18, Charlie, 36, Charlie, 201, hold short of runway 36 center, Delta 231.
And what we're doing is we're going to go ahead and get our landing lights, all that stuff going. And there's a plane, or a car that's about to drop through our plane. Oh, you're gonna love it. Okay. So we're cleared to taxi. Release our parking brake. And we're going to go ahead and get rolling here. And like I said, we are trying to beat the clock here to get out of here before it starts getting dark on us. Later on, I'm not really going to be worried about that as much. I just want you guys to be able to see what's going on here while we get started here. Alright, so we're going to start a little bit of a long taxiway here. Because we're going to have to cross one runway. Having trouble talking today, guys. Right up here, and then continue down to the end of 36 center. And then over to our left, you'll see some American Airlines 737s over there. Oh, looks like a FedEx. That might be looks a lot like a DC-10. I'm not sure if it is or not. Not that familiar on the planes at the moment. It's been a while since I've had to be able to identify them. But if that is a DC-10, it's probably a pretty old plane because I don't think they still make those. U.S. Airways to planes right there. We have crossed that runway back there. We're still continuing down the taxiway to 36 Center. But we're just going to be ready to get onto our runway right here. And we'll run off the taxiway. Alright, and we're holding short at 36 right. That should be good. If not, we'll move forward a little bit more.
Delta 231, contact tower up 126.40.
Yeah, if they want us a little bit closer, that's what it was. Go ahead and read that back.
Contact tower on 126.40. Delta 231.
Contact tower.
Tower, Delta 231.
Delta 231, fly heading 360, runway 36 center. You're cleared for takeoff.
Fly heading 360, runway 36 center. Delta 231.
Alright, so we have been cleared for takeoff. So what we're going to do is we're just going to line up on the runway and get ready to leave out of here. Alright, so we should be about lined up on the runway. A little off center, but that's okay for now. We'll go ahead and finish that turn before we start our takeoff roll. And we are going to be ready to get out of here. So we're going to start rolling. And we are, where is it? Yep, we're over 80. So we're about 116, 117. Not paying attention to what I was doing back there. Rotate. And we have positive rate. Gear up. So we're passing through.
Delta 231. 1. Contact center on 133.95.
1,000 feet. We're gonna go ahead and contact tower.
Contact center on 1, 3,
Or sorry, contact center.
5, Delta 2, 3, 1. Center, Delta 2, 3, 1.
Delta 2, 3, 1. Charlotte Douglas International, altimeter 2992.
Charlotte Douglas International, altimeter 2992, Delta 2, 3, 1.
Alright, so I went ahead and canceled IFR, so we're just kind of doing our own little thing now. So we should be doing our climb up to... Nope, we're not yet.
1,000.
Oh yeah, there we go.
Think rate. Think rate.
Some reason we're stalling. I'm not sure why we're stalling. But we're all the alarms are just autopilot kicking off, so we're just gonna go ahead and take back over. Not too worried about that right now. We'll try to kick autopilot back over here in a second. But we are still on our takeoff climb. Not really visible from, oh yeah, we're a little tiny flip moving across the middle of the screen there. More of a shadow coming across the clouds there for you. But yeah, we're moving up through 3,000 feet. And we're just gonna keep on climbing. But like I said, guys, next time I will be doing more of the actual checklist and stuff like that to go through everything from start to finish. I won't really be skipping through everything. Let you guys see the whole process. And you know, I'm done flying with that for now. So I'll just fly by hand. We are small train of thought. There we go. So I'll do the whole thing so you guys can see the whole process. You know, kind of going through the checklist on the ground before we start the plane. When we do start the plane, taxi checklist, takeoff checklist, all that good stuff. And kind of go from there, and we'll start doing some actual full flights later on as well. But like I said, I just wanted you guys to be able to see the startup for the MD-82, especially since it's harder plane to fly, and I keep forgetting to turn off my lights there. I'll leave anti-collision on. But, you know, we have some pretty nice views in XPlane here. It's not as nice as it was earlier because it's starting to get dark, and I believe we're getting some clouds to move in as well. But we'll start doing some full flights. We'll do the landing. We'll do the checklist to shut it down, stuff like that when we get there. All that good stuff. But I just want to go ahead and get that out there, and still have time to kind of tease you around with the 737 a little bit. So I'm going to go ahead and jump out of the plane here, and then we'll go to the 737. And I'm not going to do the engine startup on that. I'm just going to come in, and by the time you guys hop in with us, we'll already have the engines running. I'll kind of show you the better pushback and some other features of the 737, and I don't think we're going to take off. I think I'm just going to stay at the ramp for that. Or sorry, the gate for that. But bear with me, and I'll see you there. Hi guys, and welcome back to the 737. As you can see, the sun is still going down. It's getting a little bit darker out. It's about 7:13 in my time laying in the game. So we'll start getting darker as we go along. And like I said, I had already did it with the engine started. That way we have all the power, and we're not trying to get everything started up. And I can just show you a couple of quick things about this plane that we will use in the next video for XPlane 11. And we will probably try to do a startup and hopefully a flight in the next episode, and then we'll come back and do the same with the MD-22 or MD-82. Sorry, MD-82 and a few of the other planes. I know I have a Dash 8. I found that I'm probably going to try to fly at some point for you guys. And the Dash 8's the smaller commuter plane, kind of like the size of the MD-82, except it's prop driven, turbo prop. So it's a little bit different to fly. As you can see, we have all our instruments in here. And we have a light back here actually somewhere. I say that and I don't see a switch for it. I know it's back here somewhere. There we go. And now it controls these two lights back here. That way we have just a little bit more light in here. Here's the autopilot, so you see it's quite different from the MD-82. Say we wanted to come in here and do our flight plan like we did with the MD-82. We come in here, origin. We'll do the same thing we did last time. Gotta clear that first. Nope. Origin. We'll do the same destination. We're still not going to leave the ground, but we'll go ahead and doing it all wrong, aren't I? Let's still go ahead and put it in there so you can see or go in there. We'll still be Delta 231. Actually, you know what? No, we'll do Delta 231 left. We'll do Delta 69. Now some of you get a joke out of that somewhere. Since with MD-82, and they usually have me doing it here, we'll do 36 center. And then you still have all these other pages in here as well that you can fill out. Again, I'm not really going to worry about doing the flight plan with this like we did with the MD-82. So another thing I'm going to pop over here and show you is we can come through here, we can see all our checklists on here, and we can actually check them off or uncheck them, whatever we need to do. And we have that for the preliminary pre-flight. Pre-flight CDU, the pre-flight for the captain, for the first officer, before starts, pushback, engine, before taxi. We can come in here, we can do ground services, we go and disconnect the GPU. We can do better pushback, I'll show you that in a minute. Oh, you can see our weight and balance. And you can do the PA, so we're going to turn this up real quick first so you guys can hear it. And there we go.
Folks from the cockpit, I'd like to welcome you on board. We're ready up front. Everybody's closed up outside, and we're just waiting to get some of our performance numbers, and the clearance from air traffic control should be underway. It's a pleasure having you on board with us today. Sit back, relax, enjoy the flight. Should be underway here shortly. Thanks for flying with Delta there.
And you heard him say, thanks for flying Delta. And that is because we are in a Delta texture, Delta Sky Team. And if you change the texture on it, forget what all the textures it has, where I know it does have a Southwest. So for example, if we were in the Southwest 737, he would say, thank you for flying Southwest. So it's smart enough to know what texture you have on there, so you ain't gotta worry about that. Have it level off.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, the seatbelt lights off. You're free to move about. Once you are seated, we recommend you keep your belts fastened. Thank you.
Deset.
Get up, keep a little closer. Meanwhile, please sit back and relax and enjoy the trip with us. At this time, we would like to ask you to return to your seats, fasten up your seatbelts for the duration of the flight. Been a pleasure having you on board with us. Thanks for flying with Delta there. I can fly attendants. Go ahead and prepare the cabin for arrival, please. Return to seats, prepare the cabin for arrival.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have begun our initial descent. At this time, we ask that you kindly begin to recheck the security of your seatbelt, and if you've removed any items from the overhead bin, please begin to refill them at this time. And we have a here tonight.
And as you can,
For any company glasses or other articles you wish to discard, you're please able to hand in items that are the attendants as they make their way through the aisle lock position, and your aisle armrests may be lowered.
as you can hear by the garble there, there's some of these that have input from the flight attendants as well.
Other articles you wish to discard? So much, we'll be back shortly.
And if you click them too close together, they'll overlap like that. But yeah, that's the PAs. We'll come down here. We'll go ahead and do the go ahead and do the better pushback. We'll pre-plane it first so that you can see this, and we're going to try to do a pretty short pushback, and we'll just come back here. Yeah, we'll call that
Ground to
good.
cockpit. Plan acknowledged. Call me through the menu when you are ready.
We'll go ahead and call them.
Ground to cockpit. Tow is driving up.
And it's not always the most legit. As you can see, he drove through the terminal wall there. He's going to do it again here in a second. And then he'll appear out of the terminal and like do all kinds of dumb legit stuff. But it is pretty nice compared to the pushback we had with the MD-82, where the plane itself was just moved back. And he will actually communicate with us as well if he'll stand by here.
Okay, all doors and hatches are closed. Ready to connect.
Alright, and here in a minute, once he connects, he will tell us to release our parking brake so that he can start rolling us. And, depending on how far back he wants to try to push us, I may just stop the pushback once we get turned the way we need to. And that way we won't be sitting through the whole thing. We can go ahead and cut it a little bit shorter. Because as you can see here, it's taking a minute.
Tow connected and bypassed and inserted. Release parking brake.
Alright, so he just asked us to release a parking brake. We're going to go ahead and do that for him.
Starting pushback.
And he's going to start pushing us back. And he will push us back to where we had pre-planned the pushback. Just that, look at the reflection off the aircraft of this sunset there. That is very nice. Very, very nice. Look at this here. And that's another thing that you don't get with older games like FSX, because the graphics were kind of limited. Oh. So we can push in closer without. No. Oh, that's why. Way too close. There we go. Very nice, very nice. And I believe he's got us back to where we're going, so we're going to go ahead and hop back into the pilot seat here and tell him to stop.
Operation complete. Set parking brake.
Actually, that's where he was going to take us anyway.
Disconnecting tow. Stand by.
Alright, and once he's done here, he'll give us hand signals and send us on our way, which we're waiting on that now.
Tow is disconnected and bypassed and has been removed. Hand signal on the left. We'll see you next time and have a safe flight.
I know you heard him say hand signal on the left, so we would be looking for hand signals over here on our left side of the plane. And and he said have a good flight. See you next time. Sometimes I'll change around. And we would continue our way. But that's going to be all I have time for this episode, guys. I hope you like what you saw. Do give me a like and subscribe. It'll really help me out. And I will try to have the link for my Discord in the description below. Feel free to check that out. Sometimes I'll have screenshots from when I was recording, or if I just want to have some fun for myself, or like the last week or so where I was trying to get the hang of XPlane 11. Sometimes I'll take screenshots while I'm learning the game, stuff like that as well. Feel free to check those out. Feel free to send me a message or hang out and talk if I'm available. I will get back to you, and if not, I'll get back to you when I can. But until next time, guys, I'll see you guys later.